Hello, in this video we're going to show you how to upload a townhouse listing into the Miami MLS. Once you've logged in, go to Matrix, hit Add, Add Edit, Add New, and then select Condo, Co-op, or Townhouse. Select the right county, in this case it's Miami-Dade County. Take a look at the listing details, and then let's link this to the public record. You see 49th is the street. Search for it. You'll see that it's the same seller. So hit fill. And then of course it's always active. Hit next. And then if you hit validate, you'll see that which ones are required and that we haven't done yet. For complex name, things that you don't know, just put unknown or NA. Because this is a townhouse without a unit number, just put townhouse. You'll see from the listing description here that it's actually 3 floors in the unit. Just for unit floor location, since it doesn't matter here, just one. Do your best. For example, here you see that it's a 3-story townhome. Hence total floors in unit 3. For area, they'll give you an area map and just try to pick the closest location to it. So we'll say 57, 59. Do your best. This doesn't need to be exact. General information. Short sale, always put no. Real means real estate owned. Always put no unless you're explicitly told otherwise. For the listing price, that's the sale price. You'll see that if you hit validate, the comma is automatically removed. Type, it's a townhouse. This is a Housing Older Persons Act. Essentially, it's an age-restricted community, typically 55 and older and such. If you don't have any information on this, just put unverified. Waterfront, you can tell by the map location that it's not waterfront. Yearbook description, just put resale. Unless you know we are working with a developer directly, unlikely, or if it's a new construction house developer, unlikely. If it is, then new construction. But if it's just a regular sale, somebody reselling, just put resale. Detached, no. So in this case, if you take a look at the photos, it's a townhouse that directly touches another apartment or another townhouse right next to it. So it is not detached. If it was detached, it would be, imagine a house with nothing around it, then that would be detached. Garage spaces, you can tell from the listing that it says that there are it's a 2-car garage. Put 2. Minimum number of days lease. Unless you know of restrictions, then just put 0. Basically no restrictions, and number of times you can lease per year, then technically 365. Governing bodies, you'll see that there is a homeowner association per the listing detail. You'll see here that yes, there is an HOA and the monthly fee. And then go down, you'll see again 2 or more spaces. And then for unit design, this is pretty confusing oftentimes, just put other. In this case, you know that it's 3 floors. You can put tri-level if you wish, but usually just put other. That's sufficient. If you take a look at the photos, so go ahead, download all of these photos, save them in the same sort of name, or at least the same name, or at least the number here, so they can be uploaded in the order that the seller wanted. You can see from the photos that it has wood floors and has a balcony as well. So put wood floors. Otherwise, put other floors if you don't know. Security information. So unless you have this information, if you don't, just put other security. Construction type. If you don't know, then just put, and if it's not new construction, then put other construction. And for view, I mean, unless explicitly you see from the photos or from the listing details that there's a bay view, canal view, that there's a direct ocean view or water view, then just put other view. Validate. Style. So this is a townhouse, so it's either of these options. Do your best. If it's a condo, usually this means there's an apartment number. No apartment number in this case, just hit fee simple. Hit validate again. We're good to go. Next page. Remarks. This is actually the listing description. So you would copy and paste this. Remember to run this listing description by your manager in our chat. Often we want to make sure there's nothing discriminatory here that can get us fined. And then for this internet remarks, very strange. This is we're still not very clear where this goes exactly, but it's required. So just delete the amount required to keep it under 150 characters. And then hit validate. Good to go here. Go to the next one. Bedroom description, better to just put other. Validate, good to go. Additional information. Pets allowed, put yes unless you're told explicitly otherwise. And look through the listing details some more, see what the property amenities have. You'll see that the heating and cooling system, they say electric AC, so let's see if we can add that. Heating, let's just put electric. Since they put electric, let's put electric cooling. Hit validate, so we're done with a couple more. For approval info, like we said earlier, we don't know, so just put unknown. Pet description, just put none, unless you're told explicitly otherwise, and you can hit validate. We're making progress. For restrictions, same thing here. Just put see broker remarks. It's a great way to hold people off. And then you see that we only have a few left. So let's take a look and see what the listing details provide. Listing details tell us things, information in the here. For example, it seems like there's a gym clubhouse with the HOA, and then of course some property amenities that the seller told us. So in interior features, we don't really see anything. So perhaps what we can do here then is to just put other interior features, and we can always mention it in the broker remarks if we wish. For maintenance includes, if the seller didn't tell us anything, then it's hard to do anything, but it seems like they said there was a gym and clubhouse, so let's put recreational facilities. And let's otherwise leave it be. Let's see if we can find clubhouse. We did see that. And a gym. Exercise room. That's the same thing as a gym. Just do your best. For appliances, we did see that there was a dishwasher and laundry unit. So that's a washer and dryer. See if you can find the washer as well. So washer and dryer. Some of these amenities again we've already done, so let's say validate. And we are good to go. Oh, for awnings, exterior features. Again, for this, see if you have open balcony. We can see that from the photos. If you can't figure it out, then just put other. That is fine as well. Then last go in here, terms considered. Of course, your owner is going to consider all terms. Frankly, we think this section is silly because obviously the owner is going to accept or want to see any type of offer, so why would they want to exclude? So I'd say the best is to just put other terms, because you don't want to say all cash, and meaning they don't accept. Well, you know what? Why don't you do that as well? Cash, cash own, cash. You can put all cash, conventional. Say exchange is one as well, and then other terms. And then here, homeowners association, as we've discussed previously. Owner agent, no. The owner's obviously not an agent. And then for this, if you don't know, just put no and put 0 since we don't know. And then, let's see, monthly real estate taxes, $827. You'll see that the tax amount actually has been automatically included. So let's use what the owner told us, 9924. It seems close enough. Put this year's, and then unless they say otherwise, put tax reflects no exemptions. For possession, put negotiable, or possession negotiable. And then we are done. So let's validate. Seems like we have everything. Oh, seems like there is something else. Association fee. You'll see that the HOA fee is $230 per month. Okay, validate. And oh, it seems like we have more information that needs to be filled out. So listing type, always exclusive right to sell. No for the variable rate. And then for occupancy information, you'll see that they said the property is occupied. And you also see here pets are permitted. They actually did provide that. So hit owner occupied unless you know you are told that there's a tenant in place. Listing date, always have today's date, the 14th. Expiration date, just add 365 to this. So this would be 9/14/2023. Hit validate again. Let's see what else we have to fill out. For this, yes, just put yes for all of these. Address on internet, absolutely. Now for this part, remember this percentage offered to buyer's agents, 2%. You always do want to confirm that the owner has a signed listing agreement. So you'll see that we've been copied on a signed listing agreement. And then the details here are actually pre-populated from the listing details. So you'll see that it's 2%, and of course it's been signed. So we need a signed listing agreement to be able to list anything into the MLS, because this offer of compensation to buyer's agents is contractual. So put 2%. Okay. For showing instructions, let's always do call owner, because again, the owner is involved in this. Let's provide the owner's phone number. You'll see that this is the owner's phone number. And let's provide their name as well. And of course, they don't accept it in this format, so we need to remove the extraneous. So now you have that. Provide the owner's name as well. If you can only fit one, that's fine. And then hit validate again. And we are getting close. And then you see here that there is no URL, a virtual tour provided, so that's fine. Realtor to upload images 1 to 99. We're going to do that. And for this, just put hauseit.com. And then that's save as incomplete. And then now, after we've saved as incomplete, let's add the photos. So you've already saved the photos, and now let's upload them all at once, hopefully with the files titled as the owner wished in numerical order, so they will upload in the order that the owner wishes. Okay, now we're going ahead. Be patient, this may take a while. Okay, so these have been uploaded. Now we should just do a sanity check to make sure that everything is appears in a logical order or the order that the owner instructed. So yes, we took a look at the photos, and indeed this is the first the smallest number, so that got uploaded first. Makes sense. And of course, if that's not what the owner wished, they can always submit a listing update later. So then you hit certify and save. So now why don't we hit continue editing, and then let's submit our listing. Successfully uploaded. So now after this has been uploaded, why don't we go ahead and email the full listing to the client. Hit email, find the owner's email address, and just say your listing has been uploaded to the Miami MLS. Hit send. And then let's proceed to reply to this ticket and close it out to tell them that we have finished. In this case, you'll notice that for some reason this has been we've been CC'd on this and it hasn't been sent to us directly. So you can't just reply all. Normally you can just hit reply directly to the client. But in this case, let's just modify the ticket, edit ticket details, and let's make the contact the client. And let's add their name as well. It's Juan Gonzalez. So let's hit save. So this way, when you hit reply, you'll reply to Juan. You don't need to CC him again, obviously it's already going to him. And then let's insert our canned response, new listing upload notification. And you'll see that this is our default canned response saying your listing has been uploaded. And now we can go ahead and hit send and set as resolved. And you can also go ahead to the this one here where it's the copy of the listing agreement, and you can go ahead and close this one as well. So there you have it. This is how you can upload a townhouse or a condo co-op as well into the Miami MLS, also known as the Southeast Florida MLS. You'll see that they do ask for a lot of information that you might not have, so do your best. Use what you can from what the seller provides you in their listing details that they send you. Of course, if you really hustle, you can find perhaps some additional information on a former listing, perhaps a former MLS listing of this exact property, or perhaps an old Zillow listing that might have some extra information as well. So as always, use your judgment, do your best. When you upload this, try to be as careful as you can and upload and take special care as if you were uploading your own property for sale. Because obviously when you first upload a property, this is when it gets the most eyeballs and views. So you absolutely want to do it right and make a good first impression and make sure the customer is happy. After all, that determines our success and your success. My name is Chris at Hauseit, and I'll see you on the next one.